bonjour, good day, good evening, bonsoir, everybody. Lampy, Lamp Devil here. And I swear that the clanking dishes are part of the BGM inherently. I'm not actually doing the dishes. The issue was not doing the dishes. The issue was getting the food ready and then dishifying. Interesting enough, I do the supper dishes at lunch the next day while I'm waiting for lunch to cook, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't make that much sense, but it's a system I've worked out and it works out pretty good for me. Hello, Haseo. Glad to see you. It is good to see you. I am full of chimkin, and I'm happy. It was really good chicken. Just big, nice bone-in chicken breast with the skin still on, rubbed with butter and lemon pepper seasoning, and then just roasted in the oven. Just slow roasted and then turned up to brown, so that everything gets all brown and crispy. And it's good, super good. Super good. Hey, Mill! Glad you could make it. Hello. Hi. I was not feeling... I was feeling very tired out earlier this week, and I needed to catch up on my rest. And it's like... I had reached a level of tired and, pushed myself too far or something where, quite frankly, I think I wasn't braining very good at times. I was not thinking great. Okay, so the power went out. It was a scheduled power outage. Knew it was coming. When it came back on, I'm like, I'm gonna go reset the microwave. And I reset the microwave precisely 2 hours off from what it should have been. How? Why? I don't know. I just did. It took my sweetie noticing that there was something going on with that there. I have been slow on the brains this week. I think it might be a function of work, because it's been extremely busy, and I think I've just been blowing all my energy at work. Yeah, set it to bedtime, then nobody will be on time, except for bedtime, but he's not here, so I don't know. You often mix up 15 and 17 for some reason? That's fair. Like, the conversion down does confuse me a little bit with those two. But, yeah. Being over in the North American part of the Nether Realm, it's like we do it by like 12 a.m., 12 p.m. There you go. It's a 12-hour a.m. p.m. cycle as opposed to a 24-hour cycle. But yeah. I like to think I'm thinking a little better tonight, and at least I certainly hope I am. I at least managed to keep my momentum going really well after work, and excuse me. Got a lot of things done. Although a lot of things was basically putting that chicken in the oven long enough that early enough that it could roast for a good long time before I served it for supper. So, because it's like, some things you can make for supper very fast, and some things are worth waiting for, but you have to wait for them. This was worth waiting for. Oh my god, this is worth waiting for. But you gotta wait for it. Anyway, I don't want to keep you guys waiting for the things I'm going to be doing tonight for terribly long if I can help it. I made discoveries this past weekend when I should have been working on other stuff entirely. And, well, I'm going to try to demonstrate them tonight a little more in person, because I think it's really cool. It might be good to have a record about that. And this entire stream is dedicated to Pomcho. I'm not sure if that's how to pronounce it. That's what their Twitter user ID is. They are operating on a completely different VRoiding level than the rest of us. They have the biggest brains. They are amazing. They're also the person that pioneered, how can I give this VRoid model wings without having to make them out of hair? Seems to be the operational idea here. And they just came up with some brilliant stuff. So let's get on over here. Let's actually get on over here. Get on over to the Arty Farty overlay. And here, I made a fairy. And if you notice, these wings are a little bit low resolution. You can't really see as much probably on your screens there. If I zoom it in, it's like, yeah, that's pretty pixely. But they're transparent. Normally, you cannot make things transparent in VRoid Studio. It's either on or it's off. Like, you can see here, the lace on this dress. By the way, I did not make this dress. This is one that I bought the package for because I'm addicted to using Monet's dresses and stuff. The same person that made my jacket that I'm wearing made this dress set that I bought, and I used one of them just when I was putting this together. But not really cheating with PNGs, no. Like, I could show. I can actually. I should show some examples. We should get in here to demonstrate that you can't have transparent stuff on a VRoid. Like, I'm trying to think of the best way to go about doing this. Should grab something custom and relatively simple. All right, there you go. Okay, you're gonna need some. Okay, you're gonna need some pants here while we're messing around here. Let me put some pants on you so you probably feel a little bit less awkward. There. Have some shorts. Have some shorts. All right. So yes. So we have a demonstration shirt. A demonstration shirt for demonstration purposes. Now we're gonna go edit our demonstration shirt for demonstration purposes. I'm still kind of pleased with these, even if they're a little bit silly, in all honesty. And I technically shouldn't have to need to export this. Technically, this is a file that I've got somewhere on my hard drive. So actually, we're gonna find that one in here. That is in my... I have a whole folder full of textures that I made, but it's a terrible mess. I tell you what. That's a bad idea. All right, let me grab... Where is that? Nope, not there. It's not just floating free in here, is it? Oh, it's the cropped t-shirt. Okay, yeah, there we go. Which version of this is which? Doesn't really matter. Alright. So there we go. So there is that texture. There it is. New texture number 43, yes. A whole bunch of textures for a whole bunch of things. Now, well, let's say we want maybe to have something to be see-through. Maybe we want the hem to be like a gradient or something, right? So, like, well, what if we wanted the entire thing to be transparent? Okay, well, we'll just reduce the opacity here. See, you can see the ping under there. We're gonna save a duplicate as... We're gonna save a duplicate as this shirt, but it's transparent, maybe. And we're gonna load that on in. How's that gonna work? How's that gonna work? It's not getting... It's solid. That's how it's gonna work. Now, I think like the shape of the logo, I found that it didn't look good on certain booba sizes, so I readjusted it. But nope, nope, can't be transparent. It's either solid or it's not. It's either there or it's not there. So yeah, it's either there or it's not there. Tragic, tragic. Now, I've discovered that you can go and take these things out of Unity. You can take a model, save it off, load it into Unity with UniVRM, and while you're editing other stuff like attaching tails or adding shiny mat caps or adding extra triggers or whatever, you know, actually, it's... Control numpad. Automated angles. Nice. Well, anyway, thanks, but yeah, cut that out. We don't need that. Hey, wait a minute. I added a glasses toggle? I forgot I'd added a glasses toggle. Hey, how do I look? How do I look without my glasses? Not very well, I don't think. It's kind of hard to see things without my glasses on, in all honesty. But I forgot I'd given myself this. I'd forgotten about this entirely. Okay, we're gonna take a quick detour here. What is this doing here? No. I don't need VRoid Studio showing on. Why is VC Face all the way down here? I was obviously doing something over the course of the weekend. I don't know. I've been up to a lot of things. I don't recall them all super well, but I've been up to a lot of things. Yeah. Do I have any other toggles on by accident? Nope, just the glasses. Okay. But I couldn't really toggle the glasses off on my other model without me thinking it looked weird because of the eye positioning, I guess. I made sure to design the eyes on this one to look good without glasses being on. So it's like, that's the whole thing. Yeah, beware the swimsuit toggle, but no, all we have for toggles is we have horns, so the horns come on and off. And we have the glasses on and off. But like, glasses are an important part of the subject today. This is astonishingly relevant. And then we have the expression toggles. You got your default expression. It's like, ah, shit. You're cranky. And, oh, it's sad. That's tragic. Tragic. And we have just a nice smile, a nice polite, I'm happy, polite smile. And we have that. Yeah, we get the big VRoid mouth right there. Yeah. I don't really need the toggles that bad, seeing how good my face tracking normally is, but it's nice to have the option to just, like, go straight into, like, fuck you. Anyway. At any rate, back to the arty-farty business. Back to what I'm doing over here, and I think I want to be like, I think I wanted to, oh yeah, I also remember moving myself over so I wasn't fully blocking some of the stuff going on. Anyway, let's get her back into her proper outfit. I think, like, there's a certain degree of, alright. In the custom, her dress, custom dress. Oh, wait, no, it's under tops. This one's under a custom top because it's like multiple layers. Yuzumone set this up very nicely. Full outfit, you don't have to mess around too much with what parts of the outfit are and aren't. And I like these stockings. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Cute and simple. Simple and cute. Lovely, just lovely. Really nice. But yes. I cannot make any of this transparent unless I take it into Unity, but then why? Why are these wings transparent, I ask you? I should perhaps have presented that a little more clearly. Why is this? Well, you see. You may see on the top here, it says wing glasses. It's because these are made out of glasses. They're made of lenses of the glasses, stretched extremely wide, and I'm gonna reinstate. We're gonna paint that back in so you can see that this is just me having stuck a wing onto the glasses lens and then just deleted the frame around the glasses here. You see? You see? And I made them out to be as flat as possible. Just generally, don't need that. Don't need any of that nonsense. Yep. And you can't really, because it doesn't align quite perfectly and you want it to be a certain size, you use two pairs of glasses. One for one side, one for the other. Palmcho is working on a completely different level than the rest of us human beings. Or devils, or whatever else we are. Or androids from the future. Palmcho is a mad genius. Just absolutely wild. Yeah, and you can just, like, cursor over the glasses to see them there. It's like, we got one glasses, we got another glasses, and both sides take care of that. And it's like, the thing is here, though, here's the template. This is the area that you can use to make that be transparent, so it's relatively small. You are going to be stretching it to make it really, really, really large. I'm gonna exit out of editing that there. I think I might actually start a whole new model here just to demonstrate, because we have our transparent wings, and they are transparent, and well, we're gonna go to the camera to demonstrate that it's, for most purposes, as long as you're not moving around too much, you shouldn't have too much trouble. It's like, we're gonna post-processing so it looks a little nicer, anti-aliasing on. So, basic idle animations. See? thing on the back, you don't have quite as much trouble with most minor motions with back-oriented stuff like this as you would with, oh yeah, if you catch it at just the right angle. The wings are reflective because there's a matte cap on the glass's lens material that will be shiny, right? So it has that benefit as well. So it's a little bit reflective. So you can see that with a stretch, that stays relatively back-oriented. But it is, since it is a pair of glasses, it's technically stuck to the head. If you feel fussy about this, this is the kind of thing that you can just easily go fix in Unity. It's a really simple, quick edit. Just drag one thing to another spot, and you're done. But it's not a bad option if you don't want to bother with Unity or you're scared about using Unity. You can actually, it's like, as long as you're not planning on doing a lot of really complicated dancy stuff, like, I think, and most people are going to be using their model, I find. A lot of people will be using their model just for viewing things straightforward. Yeah, matte cap, it's just a light theory. Yeah, it's like, yeah, like you can see right here that it sways with the motion of the head because it's technically a head object, so it should be rooted to the head. But, you know, it's not as nearly noticeable as with like a tail that will be wiggling and waggling and snaking all over in really weird ways. So it's, if you don't want to go to all the bother of putting things into Unity and messing with them, then this is like actually a pretty cool technique. This is surprisingly nifty. And like, I'm just trying to think, you could use it for like holographic stuff floating behind your model, maybe. Like, you could have like holographic detached wings. You could very well have do a halo. Ooh, that's a thought. That's Oh, okay. I'm gonna load a different model of mine. I have an idea. How can you do the chain library and glasses if you can't attach glasses to the torso? Well, you can't by default. By default, they're not attached to the torso, but you can put them there if you want. But it's like they're a solid object and they won't dangle. But the particular way they're rooted will behave there. So, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're gonna go to select a different model. You've served us very well. In theory, someone can make a tool to reparent the glasses with a few clicks without opening Unity. That's interesting, Mill, because I found an artist that actually has made, a programmer that has made a bunch of tools to just, and I'm like, here I'm showing off all my tricks and secrets by here's all my models I've been working on. All right, let's get her going. She's my little angel devil pointy toothed creature that I love. But anyway, finishing that thought, there is an artist called Ringo 3 Apples that has a bunch of web tools that you basically just load. You just load your model into it. It detects like, oh, there's a hair object somewhere beneath the waist. Boop boop bing bang, and it does the reattachment for you. No Unity required. I've been wanting to make a quick little video to show it off, but I've just been so busy getting ready for my anniversary stuff that I have not had the time. Oh, by the way, you see these little wings here I've got on her back? This is actually a texture I got from Palmcho. And I will show you. Actually, this is once again a case of Palmcho thinking with rabbit ears. This is a pair of rabbit ears that has been moved from the hair, layered over the actual rabbit ears. So there's only one side. It's got a little bit of a bend because of it. And it's like, you see here? Yeah. It's rabbit ears. Quite frankly, it's brilliant. It's like, it's a case of, well, I can probably demonstrate from scratch, give her a second pair. Possibly. Let's duplicate these. And it's like, yeah, they're just ears. They're just ears. They're just an ear object. Like, seriously. Boop. See? That's all they really are. And, like, you could use the rabbit ear shape to do all kinds of different things. Like, this, like, advanced VRoiding is all about finding something using the shapes you already have in place and doing wild stuff with it. So, alright. We don't need that, though. Actually, no, undo. The top one's the duplicate? There, okay. Great, great. But yeah, I think I'm gonna actually go to the hairstyle. Is this, what? Extra? Is this under extra? Yeah, this flower crown is something I imported from like an old free thing from VRoid Studio Beta, and it's kind of cute. I put it on her just because I thought it looked cute, but it's like, we're going to remove that. We don't want that on there. That's not necessary. No extra. We're going to give you a halo. Congratulations, you're getting more and more angelic with every passing moment. It's just absurd at this point. Alright, so. Alright, so we're gonna add some thin glasses. There you go. And it's like, don't really need any of this stuff here. No frame, no parameters, everything's thin, they're nice and flat. We're going to immediately start expanding the size of this. Do. We don't need to make it any thicker. Having it be thin is just fine with me. We're gonna move that right in the middle of the head. Somewhere here. Yeah, let's go with that. Edit texture. So, on the whole, we just hide that. We don't need that there. We have a lens! We have two lenses kind of hanging out. This is also, frankly, unnecessary. Frankly, I think that's big enough. I don't think that's quite big enough. I don't think that's quite big enough for my purposes. I want that bigger. And we can resize it later if we're feeling that it really needs it. But I want some proper room. I want some proper room to like draw like a, like we could actually probably just do it here. Like we could have a halo. Yeah, but let's have actually an actual halo like halo. Not like the corona on top, but like nice flat kind of like this. Have a halo hovering above and we'll see how that works out. I love that they've added this as an option. Just to move everything around. Just to scoot things into place. Alright, there we go. So first off, add a texture on top of that. A nice yellow color for a halo. A really big brush. You're not gonna leave paint on the other side. On one side, have to paint on the other side. Well, there we go. All right, we got us. We got us. What's kind of a halo, I guess. All right. Now I'm gonna grab the eraser. Excuse me. That was a terrible sound. I'm sorry. There we go! Look at that! Our angel now has herself a halo. That's actually kind of shiny. So that's kind of neat. Yes, I love it. I love it when the applause on this song actually syncs up with something worth being applauded for. It's like, hey. This is like possibly the quickest, dirtiest, crummiest possible halo that I could be doing. That is honestly, really, I could have done a better job. Let's try this again. There. That's a little better centered. Good. Here we go. Let's rename that Halo. And rename that Wings. And boy, loading this file would totally confuse some poor person just starting in VRoid, I bet. Oh, we want to mess with the halo here, so... It's a little bit tilted looking, so let's... There. Move that up a bit more. Forward a bit. Centered around the Ahiga, on the Ahoge, not the Ahigao. Those are different things. I should know my words better by now. I should know better. Now, but the real proof is in the motion, so let's bring her into the camera and see how she behaves under that. It's like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I am just delighted. Absolutely delighted. Delighted that she has this halo, the possibility for a halo now with basically an absolute goddamn minimum of effort. I feel like this is a valuable technique that people are sure to enjoy. Now, you notice here that her wings are also a head object, so they would benefit greatly from being reattached in Unity. But you don't necessarily have to if you're not going to be doing anything too crazy. Meanwhile, that halo is staying perfectly in place where it ought to be. Because it's oriented to the head, after all. Yeah, Krillin's little energy halo. And, like, in theory, I suppose you could, like, make it thicker. Actually, let's find out. Can I make this Can I make the shiny halo thicker? I am starting to wonder. We're gonna have to find out. Like, this is all wild techniques come up with by this person, so. No, that just stretches it out more here. That just stretches it out more that way. That stretches it out more this way. No, the lenses are about as the lenses are thin. The lenses are flat panels as far as I can tell. Bridge, temple frame. I don't think... Yeah, the various sliders don't seem to have a lot of impact on what's happening here, other than maybe, like, frame shape will adjust the halo shape because it's adjusting the glass's shape. So, yeah. Doesn't really matter. A little bit tilted. We could make that happen. So that shows up a little better, perhaps. Actually, I'm going to test one more thing with, like, overall rotation on the halo. I notice the top is almost always ridiculously shiny. Can we just flip this around entirely? Have that other bit be the shiny bit? Maybe. I think we might be able to. Or maybe it's just a matter of positioning. Yeah, I think it's like, if it's facing back and in the right way. There we go. We'll just redo that. That's where it goes. That's where it is. But yeah, and I could probably make a much nicer halo that's not all fuzzy-wuzzy at the edges, but also there is the notice that, yeah, because the lenses are transparent, you can make things that are fuzzy-wuzzy at the edges. Now, the more you zoom it, the more you see this is very low resolution because the lens's texture is only like 256 by 512. But I do know that what you can definitely go in and, if you're doing Unity edits, you can change the texture size. I've done it on the demonstration model that I did that with her before, and that worked out just fine. If it is important that the thing that you're doing needs to look particularly better, there's always Unity. There's always Unity. But this is a great option for someone who does not want to mess with the procedural hair and the quirks of procedural hair, and just wants to have a nice flat thing that might even have a little bit of shiny to it. Kinda neat. Kinda neat. Kinda cool. I'm gonna save that. We're gonna keep that on there, I think. So we have halo. A halo was an idea we could do. That's pretty brilliant. That's pretty good. We're just gonna leave that there as well. Alright. But yeah. And this is also not a dress that I made either. This was one that I got from a set. I don't recall off the top of my head who made it. It's really good though. Like, really super cute. Came with this jewelry and stuff too. They do really, really, really nice work. Like, look at that fine detail, the kind of thing that I definitely don't have the patience for. Keeping a necklace even around a neck is, I've always found that super challenging in VRoid. But yeah, has some really cute accessories, really nice clothing. That halo is actually, that is too fuzzy for my taste. We're gonna go fix it. We're gonna go fix it now that we're here. I've got my pride. I've got my pride. Come on, texture editor. I believe in you. Why are you not loading the glasses? Ah. This here is the price I pay for revolution. Alright. Export. Glasses. Halo. Verdict, Halo 2 Harry. Alright, so we're gonna close this off because this is dumb and we don't need it. We're going to actually, I'm gonna show you. Oh, by the way, how did I put together a pair of wings so fast? We're gonna cheat. I'm gonna show you. I cheated, in all honesty. I went out to pixabay.com and I obtained myself a butterfly for free. It's like free clip art. Delete one part of the butterfly. Resize and reshape to the right thing. Change the color to something I liked. You have a wing. There you go. Like, I would say that, oh, I'm not lazy, I'm smart, but I am lazy, but I'm smart because I'm lazy, and I'm lazy because I'm smart. You know? That is the key. Now, I could have drawn something by hand, and it would have been probably pretty nice. Maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I'm a little bit shit at this kind of thing. I'm not the best freehand artist. But, in general, I like to think I've got a reasonably good grasp on my thing and my goals. So where did that go? Where did that go? Where did that damn halo go? Was it not in here? Oh, there we go. Glasses halo. Perfect. Alright. So here we are. As you notice, this is at 100%. This is extremely tiny. Absurdly small. Just like, really, why? Why is this? Why this? Thankfully, we have shape tools. We could draw a shape. Let us grab that yellow. Run a whole new layer. Got this as a guideline. There we go. 20 brush should be enough. We're gonna kind of start at the corner here. And it's like, we're gonna right about like this. Right about like this. And that's bad, actually. It should only care about the image ratio. If I upscale the texture, I don't know if it'll load it. You can't load it in at a higher texture than it expects you directly into VRoid. Like, I could upscale the texture, but well, actually, I've got some upscale ones that I could use as a demonstration here. I've got some upscaled ones of the butterfly wings. We could load one of those into that. So doesn't treat it any different. Still all pixely. It just scales it down. VRoid will automatically scale it down if it's too big. You have, in order to upscale the texture, you have to take it into Unity, tick off, here's the maximum size of this particular material and item, and then load in a bigger one. Like, it's a fixable problem, but not within VRoid itself, because VRoid is meant to be a relatively straightforward editor. So actually, we're gonna use a different color, and I'm gonna hollow this out and fill it with yellow. There we go. There's my absolutely brilliant plan. That cannot possibly go wrong. There. It's really good, and I'm really smart. Shrink selected area by 2? Yeah, sure, by 2. And we're gonna... Let's find a yellow that's actually a little bit less harsh. Actually, we're gonna... No, let's do this by... Shrink it by 1. And we're gonna... blur the border a little bit. There. Alright. And then... for additional glowiness, we're gonna reduce that opacity just a tiny little bit. See how that works out. Glasses, halo, ring. Because it kind of looks like a power ring or something, so... I might just do it as solid. It's not so important for it to be translucent. But there we go. A little bit clear. It's got the same kind of border effect that the rest of the model does. A little bit transparent. You can see a little bit of the hair through it there. So there you go. That's a little cleaner. That's a little nicer. There we are. A gradient's not a bad idea. We can go and edit that in there. Sure. I should be able to... That should be easy enough of a thing. Stick that another layer. Foreground to background gradient. We have the yellow here, and we have any interesting goldeny colors here. Not like that. Like that? No. More like this. Let's lighten that up some, actually. There. That's not it. And a little bit more like this. I'm gonna actually save this as... I have a Clip Studio version of this as a working file. This is Halo Radiant. There. So we're getting up to some advanced experimentation. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, there we go. That does look nice. Gives a little bit of a better look. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Just there we go. A little bit of effort goes a long way. Yeah. Ah, that's good. That is right good. Oh, I like that though. I like that. I feel kind of funny. We're gonna pop on out of this, and we're probably gonna save this. I feel kind of funny because I put this model together as like, well, I wanted to have a model just so I can do various tests and practice things on, but I wanted her to be like this little gremlin. Like you can see here, she got the Gura teeths, at least up top, and she got like a little sparkly blush, and she's like, I'm really proud of how her hair came out when just like moving the texture. So she's got like the darker shading back here. But yeah, she's cute. She's cute. I don't know. Sometimes you put them all together and it's like, oh, that's cute. You developed an OC without even realizing it. She's cute. I'd say that I've got a thing for characters that are little and cute, but it's like, I don't know, like she's got like, she's just a short stack. She's just a shorty. She's not a kid, she's just small and will bite your ankles, but also apparently she's an angel now. I don't know how this happened. Frankly, she's probably confused about it too. Like, how did we even get here? This seems wrong somehow, perhaps. She doesn't understand. Why? 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 Being an angel in a dog-eat-dog world. It's like, take the advantages that you can. Take the advantages that you can while you can get them. But yeah, she's great. She's great. I really adore her. Well, I adore a lot of my models, and actually that reminds me, I'm gonna actually load up another one of them that I'm like, I love this model so much, and I regret that I like, what am I gonna use these for? I'm me. I'm not these characters, I'm not anybody else, I'm me. It's like, I would love it if someone would use them or stream with them and I'd give them away or something, but some of these are using assets that I'm like, I got them for free somewhere, or I paid for them, or I don't remember, so it's like I'd feel weird about it, right? So let's back to model selection. Her here. Let's get that loading in, come on, come on. All the background dancers, yes. This. Like, I put her together relatively quickly after I discovered how nice this texture looks on this particular hair. Like, I made glory or something out of it, but also, in more, doing silly things with ears. Like, also, I found an android skin texture. I'm like, yes, that's fabulous. So she's an android. And she got this cute little puffer vest thing, and actually, I recycled, I salvaged the futuristic skin texture from the beta, the model in the beta, the demonstration model. I salvaged that and I used that. I painted some pink underpants over to make it look a little different, and gave her some of the futuristic boots from the new futuristic stuff. But also, once again, these are cat ears. These are just cat ears that I turned around and painted glow stripes on real quick. This is like, oh, these are just futuristic hair accessories. They're not ears. They're things. They're just like sensors. They're android sensors, right? So, you know, that's cute. But she could use some transparent glowy shit. She could have some fun with that, couldn't she? I think she could. Let's give her some. Let's make her something here. Let's make her something neat. Like, one thing I saw also with the shape of the glasses, the frame shape stuff. Alright, let's pull these away so we can see what these glasses do when you leave them to their own devices. So, narrowed, round, perfectly round, doesn't really matter. I think there's one of these is a heart shape. Super thin. Yeah, there's the heart shape. Alright. But so that moves the glasses forward a little bit. That makes the frame thicker, I guess. Make the bridge thinner, make the bridge thicker. Like I saw. Okay. So you can move the positioning of these. Actually, one of the things the Pomcho did as well was took a pair of glasses, somehow managed to bend them in the middle. I think it might have just been two pairs of glasses, properly oriented, and use these things. We're gonna. Oh, there we go. That's how they got that. I think how they got that kind of shape they were going for. We move it back. Ah. Excuse me. But yeah, what they did to make antennae was a Nope, that's not it. We don't want to rotate it that way. We just want to rotate it this way. And it was just... There you go. There you go. Little bug antennae. Right there. Ta-da! And they have, like, the glasses texture itself has a bit of a reflective matte cap on it, too. Which is... It is what it is. It's interesting. But yeah, if you just want to, like, have some things sticking out of the model somewhere, that's an option. That is a thing you can do. You could just have those be little extendy bits. That's an option. That's a choice. A choice you can make. But this isn't precisely what I was aiming for here. Yep. Alright. Is there an option just to completely reset the shape of this darn thing? No? Okay, that's fair. We're just gonna keep doing weird stuff with this. Sounds good. Alright. We're just gonna keep making some choices. We're just gonna keep making some choices. Alright. Alright. So obviously that's weird as heck. Alright. The more you narrow it, the more the glasses seem to bend inwards a little bit, which is interesting. And like that more, maybe. I feel like I could actually potentially take advantage of, like, well, this isn't a whole entire pair of glasses. You have two surfaces when it all comes down to it. And have, like, whatever weird holographic scribbly wibbly effect you want. Just be hovering here. Make them bigger, make them into car spoilers. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. But not really, maybe. Like, even just looking at it like that. Looking at the lens shape like that, with these two things, you could potentially move those into place and have it be like, oh, it's little buggy wings. I bet you that might have been where they got the idea. That heavenly scarf thing that goddesses have. True. It's like the thing. Well, it's like the point of using the glasses to. Oh, I gotta get something to blow my nose with. I'm feeling all stuffy. Hold on. The point of using the glasses lenses to make things make little transparent objects is that, well, they're only going to look really good up to a certain size, and it's like you can go into Unity and set any item, any texture that's on this on your model eventually to be transparent and be capable of that translucentness if you really want to have it. That's why I'm going to mute for a second here. It is but one of many options available to you. I thought you weren't able to do it at one point, but I was like, no, apparently you can. So that's, like, really interesting to me. Alright, default design. So let's... Alright, we got kind of the bluish color from the hair. So if we mirror that with the brush... I can only draw on the surface like this, can I? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like you got like little, you could draw little wings like that, and they're just gonna hover and float. You could have like displays with data. Doot 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 doot. You know, floating heads ups, whatever. So you could have a little floating heads up display. Dot. And they could be toggled as well. And if you want to bring it into Unity and make toggles, so they'll be on or off. So she has little data displays. This actually would be an interesting way to do the toggleable emotion stuff that I've seen. Where, come to think of it, you know, I've been wrestling with like making hair behave itself for the sake of making toggle objects. Like, this is just convenient for having a flat thing that you can move into place and toggle. in all honesty. So you can be like, it is probably, honestly, smarter in the long run. Like we're just gonna pretend that's a nice heart and not stupid looking at all. But like you could have, you know, the floating, oh, I'm having an emotion, hello, and put that on a toggle. You know, like you can technically you can draw things on a hair texture that's large or flat enough and toggle that as well, and we'll probably take less general overall model data and bullshit than putting it on one of these. Yeah, it's like this is an extremely inefficient way to go about doing a particular thing, but like I think my idea there with the the idea with the like the screens was a really good one. Just really possibly really cool. So you could have like little floating data screens popping up behind her. They don't even have to be symmetrical. They don't need to be symmetrical. Just like little displays. Oh god. Just really interesting idea. Like and you can see here when I move it like this, yeah, you can see the reflection. You can see the slightly greenish reflection. Like the default matte cap, the reflection on the lenses is a bit greenish. So yeah. Popping up on the ad incoming glasses on Twitch. I love that little shiny effect. The little shiny effect is really cool. But yeah, I was thinking, what other stuff could we do? What other stuff could we do? Like, if I wanted to do, like, if I wanted to do a, you know, you've got the flowy goddess scarf thing, I would make a coat or a dress object. Carve it into the shape I want, or I'd use hair. I'd use hair carved into the shape I want. Make a texture that complements it, take it into Unity, make that transparent. But if we're just working with the straight out, well, here we are. All we're doing is just plain out of the box VRoid. You can do this with just plain out of the box VRoid. I think that is astonishing. That is really pretty awesome. That is surprisingly cool. So all right, let's take this seriously for a moment. Let's take this seriously. About as seriously as I'm capable of taking things around here anyway. We'll grab a blue once again. We don't have the reflection on. I'm gonna just want one little display over one shoulder for now. We can mirror it later if we wanna. And we're gonna like so we're just gonna like mock up what's gonna be a reasonably decent square shape. So we have that for pattern's sake. Alright, great. Let's leave that there. Glasses. Heads up display. Or glasses. Panel. And we can close the halo off. The halo turned out well. There's our panel, which is actually kind of like, it looks reasonably square back over here in VRoid land. Reasonably. Somewhat. Pretty square. But it is definitely a little bit angulated over here in Clip Studio Paint. That's fine, though. That's fine. So, let's get back to drawing some shapes and we'll figure out the rest from there. And do I have any other color sets that are like... got some reasonably bright colors and I can... thinking they'd look good, There we go, a nice digital green, something like that. Let's have that be thinner. And then we can change its shape a little bit. So you want it to What options does the polygon actually offer? Particular size. Rectangle, polygon. Okay, well, rectangle over here then. So, alright, let's, in theory, draw this into place. That's a 5. Actually, so we're gonna... 9. 9. 9. 9. I feel like I could, like, give it a glow of a fuzzy sort of glow effect or something, or something else. Kind of like spitballing a bit at what the best way to go about this is. Straight line. 3. Much thinner. Let's zoom that in more. A little bit like this. I'm just like, we're gonna do some interfacey things. Copy some HTML in there. 90s anime style, yeah. Zit. 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 Ellipse. A little tiny circular bit here. Three here. See, let's... Yeah, there we go. This is like a silly little thing like this, but I want this to be the right shape, so we're gonna select the whole ding-dong thing. Transform it. Somehow. Is it like... No, we want it to be like... No, we're gonna... There was a way to make it lean. Should have been anyway. That's not quite it either. No, I want it to be like... There should be the option. That's just scale and rotate. Alright, we want to... Transform. Free transform should be... Does this give me the option? I think it's my other... Oh, there we go. There we go. Thank you, free transform. Just what we're looking for. Perfect. Well, mostly. Yeah, generally the right idea. Okay. There. So, we save this as Glasses Panel Clip Studio format. Glasses Panel... Green. It's kind of greeny. And it's very quick. And just like kind of a proof of concept. And we import it. There! That's already better just because it has all these nice straight lines. There we go. There! Now she's got like a cool floaty display thing behind her. Which lights up really interestingly from the back when you move the light around on it, which is neat. There we go. That actually looks better than I thought it was gonna. It's also kind of upside down, but you know what? That's okay. I don't care. I could just flip the glasses around anyway if I wanted to not be upside down, right? That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. There we go. Yep. 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 There we go. You could make yourself like a little glowing mascot character, like make a little kitty, like a little kitty or animal or little blob or something, or yeah. Now imagine that being chat. That is a mill kind of mod. That is something I've seen people asking about in the VC Face Discord, asking about VCFA edits. It's like, can I make my chat go into here? Just make a Unity world for your model and just put it all in that, please. That's we can only load so much into a VSFA avatar without it being just absolutely ridiculous. But and you could add a little. Actually, hold on here. Hey, all right. Rename panel 1. Rename panel 2. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Hey, get rotated, as they say. This is indeed the time and place for everybody to get rotated. Alright, and Doot. Doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Doot. There. See, I think I'm gonna rotate this one a little more. A little less. It's a little more in line with... Yeah, anyway. So that's kind of fun. That is super fun, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't want them to even, I want them to be offset a little bit. But just to say, I want to move that up a little more. Move that a little here. What's up, Major? Yeah. That is really cool. And knowing what I know about, oh boy, I have my Unity, I would put those on a toggle. I put those on like a toggle and I turn them on and off if I need them, but it's like, that is really cool. I have to find some, I want to shake Palm Show's hand. I should probably, have I bought anything from them? I should maybe spend some money on their stuff. Oh my god. The link, the description, the doobly-doo down below this video has a link to Palm Show's Twitter. A+ follow if you enjoy VRoid things. They also make really nice little 3D sets for VRM Live Viewer. Oh, I love this. I love this. Now let's actually see how this behaves when it's in motion. I'm a little curious. It's probably gonna look a little funny, but like, they'll move with her. They're head synced. That's actually not too bad. And of course, because they're all glowy like this, I could set them to be luminous. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this so much. It's oh, this is so good. This is so cute. This is so good. I feel like I've unlocked forbidden secrets. I just, oh man. Also, I love her too. I love the way she looks. She's so pretty, so elegant. I love her. She also got nice boobas, and that's nice too. But it's like, oh, actually, this works surprisingly well for like. You could probably disconnect them entirely from her head and have them with her shoulders or hips or some other thing entirely, and just have them be hovering there. But like, that's a really good technique. That's a really good trick. Just walking Her displays come with her. Oh, though. Oh, it's an AR thing. It's absolutely an AR thing. That's right. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. I just can't get over how nice that is. It's like, what else? What else can we conceivably do that's... What things are all neat and glowing, I suppose? It's like, we could give someone ghosts, we could give someone like a little translucent ghost buddy. Possibly. And like, you could have multiple ghost buddies all lined up, one after the other, with different expressions, and have them all be a separate toggle if you load them into Unity and toggle them. Huh. Although, you could... Huh. Like, you could have expressions, or like any cool sort of effect that you'd want to be glowy. Lasers, you could have like laser lines. It's like, this works pretty well because it doesn't have a lot of detail that would get chomped by being very low resolution. It's very simple, so it down-reses pretty well. I'm like, I'm not quite out of ideas. I'm like, what else could I make? What other options do we have? What other interesting stuff is going on? Could we make happen? I don't know. It's like, do I have other models that need interesting things to be added? RGB neon palm tree. I mean, that is an option. That is an option. I'd have to draw it. Like, RGB neon anything really suits this surprisingly well. Actually, let's go in here and... I kept these solid. I did not reduce their opacity at all, but you can go in and reduce the opacity, and you see over here, like just directly on it, it's like boop, 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 boop. So let's make that just a little bit more transparent. Not a lot. And same thing for this one over here. There. Though. Oh, wow, though. Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. I love that just so darn much. Probably blocking my own tracking with where I have my hand right now. Oh my god. I have an itch on my arm. Okay. Let's go back to my model selection here. Like, these are all just like example things that I'm working on that I have not are part way through. And like, I've been asked not to work on myself. People find that really weird and kind of unsettling, apparently. Yeah, oh, here's a bunch of old unimported stuff from VRoid Studio, whatever else. Actually, I don't need that in here. That is... Remove that from the thumbnail list. I have one of Gloria's models here, and I think I have the tail on her. It's like, could I give Gloria something interesting? I can't think of anything particular is the thing. We got our pal Bonito. Bonito doesn't really have any particular light up kind of things. I could always give him like some kind of transparent toggle or something neat. Yeah, Lampy, stop doing surgery on yourself. It's like, people find that disturbing, apparently. I don't know why. They just do. Alright, let's load Gloria up for a little bit here. And you notice she's got kind of the same hair as our Cosmo lady, as I've called her. As our unknown Cosmo lady. But she's got like a whole different skin texture. She's got my lovely tail texture that I've designed, and it looks really good and fluffy once attached. But it's like, I can't think of what else I'd want to do. I'm not sure what else I'd want to do, like, to give her additional toggling. I really don't know. And like these are all textures that like the shorts in the top and the sneakers are all textures I got for free from other people. I was just putting together this outfit and went, oh, that looks really cute on Glory. And I'm like, okay, I was just putting this together for fun, Glory, but do you want me to export this as a model? And Gloria said yes, of course, because it is very nice. But it's like, just got some basic ears. Actually, since I have the basic ears, let's go to the ears. And I wanted to test something about what kind of, like, ear shape and fur volumes. It's like, your various ear shapes can only do so much with them. Like, you can move ear shape and have that move down one. Ear shape 4 is pointed out. One thing I've seen people do is, if you don't like any of the ear shapes that you get by the default move it arounds, you make 2 pairs of ears. Make the one ear the shape that you want. Like, we're gonna actually do an experiment. I'm gonna try something. Let's get rid of the fur volume for now. That's not really my main. Actually, we're gonna up the fur volume, and I'm gonna like, okay, the fur does indeed move with it. I was concerned for a while that it wasn't going to. Alright. But alright. So cat ears. That's gonna be on, well, it's my left. We're gonna go cat ears. Well, actually, hold on. Let's finish making the edits. We're gonna call that... Alright, remove. Let's finish making the changes that I was intending on making, which is... Alright, we want like a big ear like that. That's kind of interesting, I think. Let's get rid of the fur volume for the moment. Let's rotate. Alright. Like, that's cute. Like, you got the big fennec fox, huge multi-catcher ears, but like, what if you wanted to have, like... I think I saw someone with a design that was really cute, that it was... just like... You've got like a little droopy ear like this. And we're going to want to rotate that up a little more so you can see that a little better, but yeah. And of course, this like looks ridiculous. That's absurd. You don't want an ear sticking out there like that, so you delete it. You just go in and delete that half of the texture set. And then you duplicate. And then move that into place on the other side appropriately. So this one here is the one where we're gonna add texture. We're just gonna outright grab an eraser, big ol' eraser, start erasing. Regular size eraser, maybe. Come on. Let me erase that ear. Stop being weird about it. I've got like a layer of correction on top of both of these that I'm gonna have to like... Alright, we're gonna... Alright, this is the one that I want to get rid of, so alright. Alright, so... This side. Entirely everything on this side. Just make it gone. Don't need it. Don't want it. Go away. There's probably better ways to do it. I'm not using those. I'm a dumbass. We still got this the internal white bit here. Up. It's on this layer, that's why. Alright. So there we go. You're on one side. What's the one we have highlighted at the moment? And we're gonna rename that cat ears left. And here we go. Now I just need to get the other one on the other way. This one here, I believe. Moved outside the window. Moved outside the window. God damn it, come on. Rotating things is surprisingly tricky. Alright. And we want it to be up a little more this way too, I guess. Alright, come on, let's get back to the head here, you. You could also do uneven ears if you really wanted to. You could do a toggle, you could have like a 1 ear up, 1 ear down thing by having your various ear sets on toggles, but like, I'm obsessed with toggles now that I've learned that toggles can indeed be a thing. Alright. This is not quite even, but we're working on it. That is not the best way to go about trying to align that. We want to move it a little bit more up because that's where the going by the texture patterns here to get the best idea possible of not quite. Or maybe quite, but there, down a bit. Now we've got this unicorn horn of a problem sticking out there. How do you do, fellow Kemono Mimi? Yes. This is perfectly legitimate and not at all a little bit fucked up. This is very normal, I assure you. And there's no problems whatsoever with any of this. Oops, that's not it. We want to erase. Everything is fine. Nothing suspicious. These are extremely legitimate ears on an extremely legitimate fox lady. Yes. There. So now that the interference is gone, I can actually probably dick with that a little more to make them a little more even looking. Like... Tilt that back a bit more. Maybe it needs to be up a little more. Yeah, it's not... Getting it precisely perfect is hard. You are going to have to freehand some of this shit. Honestly. But you can get yourself pretty close. You can also be like, make that a little smaller. We can unlock that. There, so... There's a completely alternate ear design for a completely different kind of whatever creature this is. Turns ears and yeah. It is a different choice. It is a different choice. Definitely a different choice, but I kind of like it. I saw someone with a design that had like the sticky outy ears like that. I'm like, I could easily make that in VRoid. That's totally a thing I can do. And you could make a hair that would complement that and use a texture that would be a better fit. I'm like, I went to all this trouble to do this dumbass thing, so I'm saving as the Gloria version with the silly ears. It's an airfoil fox, something like that. It's like, use the tools at your disposal to make things that you might not otherwise expect. Now, the fur volume, I'm a little concerned about. But yeah. Oh, droop. Move the ear shape one down. Droop. That's actually kind of cute, too. So yeah, if you wanted to have like a really droopy-eared character, like that. And you can have it facing this way. There you go. Different options. Different options. Put the perk right up again. Yeah, it's not perfectly even. You probably have to work a little more to make sure the evenness is really properly even, but yeah, that's... I've been wanting to try that to see how well it would work. I know that Cozy Chew made herself a VRoid of herself, of one of her older designs, and she did her alpaca ears much smaller, but by the same kind of thing, because her alpaca ears should be facing outwards like that. She was a little bit bummed that she couldn't have like them pop like on her live 2D, but there would be ways to make that happen if you want to take it into Unity and mess with it. But yeah, wow, that's yeah. So that's actually, I think, all of the particular tinkering that I wanted to do tonight to show off. Like, I suppose keeping the stream short for the sake of its own sake. We'll go back to chatting here. Go back to chatting. It's like, once again, I forgot that I gave myself a glasses toggle because I'm a genius. You can see how much more. You can actually see how blushy I am though with the glasses on, and definitely makes my eyes look really, really bright. But yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. I am still like living for like the screens, the heads up screens I put on Cosmo Lady there. Oh, that was so good. And the halo. Oh, that was so good. Like, the wings are cool. The transparent wings are amazing, but there's... If anybody who is not my usual audience happens to be watching this, go out there, open your VRoid studio, and make some transparent shit, and show me. Find me. My Twitter is down below. Find me and show me what you did. Comment below this video. What did you do? What are you going to do with this absolutely goddamn awesome technique? It's so good. It's so good. Make your VRoid dreams come true. The power I've given... Bombshow and I have given you this power. Behold. Behold. Do it. Do it. Yes. Well... That is a dehydrating thing, so hold on a second here. Gulp. Oh, this coffee is still a little bit warm. Nice. For all that I've gone and gotten myself a Live 2D model, and it's really nice. And I'm enjoying having the option of having a Live 2D model. I don't think I'm ever going to leave VRoid aside or alone. And I'm just only going to have to keep escalating things. Because, it's fun. The possibilities are so vast. And it's so fun. It's alright. I thank you for coming. We had a nice time. I invite you all to experiment with this if you have the chance. Au revoir, à bientôt. Oh yeah, wait. Well, au revoir, à bientôt, yes, but... I do have my anniversary coming this weekend on Twitch. 2 years of VTubing. Gonna be a good time. Yes, make a model of a chewing gum wrapper and glasses. That is precisely what we did. That is precisely what we did, Haseo. We made a lot out of a little. It was pretty cool. So yeah, but anniversary this weekend, this Saturday, February 4th, 7 p.m. EST. I'm gonna show off that new Live 2D. We're gonna reminisce. It's gonna be good. I'm still getting stuff ready for it, oh my god. So honestly, I do have to end stream so I can keep working on things that way too. But yes, I'll take care. See you guys later. Bye.